Post-traumatic stress disorder is a disorder developed from being in a stressful environment for extended periods of time. After my first deployment, I came home and we'd been in combat for 7+ months continuously and day in, day out. I mean, there's a lot of structure to deployments, and that's what's comforting. That's how you find your peace. When you come back home to the real world and there's not that same amount of structure, that was the initial thing that shocked me, is that every day wasn't planned, every day wasn't broken down by the hour, and everything wasn't as controlled. I was tired of everybody telling me I couldn't apply for any jobs. I was tired of everybody telling me all I could do with my training was to be a cop or a security guard. I was tired of everybody telling me that I couldn't get into any program. And I was tired of everybody telling me that I could just take a break and relax and everything will be okay because I deserve it. I've been through a lot. Oh, you're so young. You've been through so much. Why don't you just relax, just enjoy everything? Well, it doesn't really work like that. The biggest thing that kind of drove me towards not alone was my friend Marco. Marco Grosso committed suicide on November 7, 2011. My friend. But he felt like that was the only way to solve his problems. And it just resonated with me of that, there's the VA, there's all these things out there, but for the most part, nobody's gonna do it unless you know somebody who's been there or that initial person, that point of contact who can bring you into the fold, that this is something I've been through, let's just be honest now. Let's talk about what's going on, and this can help you too. And I had looked all over for all sorts of different organizations, and one of my editors at the Tennessean called me and told me about Not Alone. Like, I finally understood what exactly happened, and I was able to put it back in its place and honor the memory and then go from there and begin healing. But for me, what I do every day, speaking for the organization and trying to spread awareness about what we're doing and what's happening, not only at Not Alone, but in America as a whole, is the biggest form of therapy that I've ever had. I call it work therapy because it gives me peace, being able to spread the word and let people know about this, because there's some people that don't know. There's some people that felt just like I felt for a long time, that there was nobody that understood them or that could help them. And once you start down that path, it's very hard to come off of it. And for a lot of people, they don't. And by being able to do it every day, it just feels like I'm actually doing some good for once in the world.